Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video. And in this video, yes, it's time to talk about the final reveal of the upcoming new Bratz Clueless collaboration dolls. So stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. So last time we talked about the collaboration, we just had a teaser picture, and now we actually have the full-on reveal of all the information and all these stock photos available right now on the Bratz website. So basically, there's going to be 3 dolls in total: Cher, Dionne, and Amber. Cher is going to be dropping on July 17th. Then the week after, Amber's dropping on July 24th. And then just at the end of the month on July 31st, we're getting Dionne. So they're spaced out between like 1 week after another. That's basically very similar to what they did with the Mean Girls drop. Now the price point is higher than the Mean Girls dolls. This is $70 each. So yeah, and they're not going to be available on other retailers or websites. Maybe the same ones that the Mean Girls drop were available on, like Spanish websites. Or, I'm not sure. They really have to yet specify like if these dolls are going to be exclusively available on Bratz.com or if they might be available on other retailers. As far as I know, it's just Bratz.com. It's just going to be another deal, kind of like the Mean Girls launch, which, yes, I'm terrified. Like, this is going to be so bad. I mean, come on. I mean, maybe Clueless isn't like as huge as Mean Girls. I don't know. I mean, they're both huge IPs, like nostalgia filled, and, you know, they're both iconic and legendary in their own rights. But like, seriously, like, I mean, every drop for Cher, Dionne, Amber, like, they're gonna sell out. Like, who are we kidding? It's not gonna be different. Like, who are we kidding? It's not gonna be different. It's nothing is gonna have changed. Nothing is gonna be different. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of I'm terrified because like I obviously I want to try to get them, but like I just how is it gonna work out? Like I'm so scared. Like, bots are just gonna snatch all the girls up, you know, before any of us real humans have a chance to blink or a chance to say, ugh, what if? Like, as if, you know, like, yeah, and then it's gonna be over. So, and then we're gonna complain about it, and Bratz is not gonna listen to us fans because Bratz doesn't really care about fans. Like, they've shown their true colors. Like, they don't really care. They don't give a flying crap. They care about the money, okay? And to them, it doesn't matter if it comes from scalpers or bots or real fans. Like, they don't care where the money's coming from, or, you know, how the dolls are getting sold out. You know, they just want to get paid. So yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, the last drops, you know, Jean Paul Gaultier, Sasha, she did not sell out, thankfully, but that was because scalpers were so focused on getting the special variant of her. That's why I'm pretty sure she did not sell out. And, you know, I guess the last one was Karol G. That was like early this year. She had a restock, so yay. Still, like, I feel like we should not have to go through all this trouble just to get a doll. Like, this should not be so hard. You know what I mean? Like, it should not be so hard to get plastic. So anyway, I guess before we delve too much into the rabbit hole of if this is going to be better than Mean Girls, you know, let's take a look at each doll individually here, shall we? Okay, starting off with Cher, of course, because she's the first one to drop again next week, July 17th, which is a Thursday or Friday, I forget. The packaging is different from Mean Girls, very clearly so. It's not in the shape of a book or anything like that. It's in the shape of a shopping bag, which is really nice. We have a little handle on the very top. The colors are obviously in yellow plaid, like her outfit. We can see her little driver's license. Like, also, she includes a little certificate of authenticity, I'm pretty sure. A little sticker that says, ugh, as if, you know. They all include a little unique sticker with one of their sayings. She includes her second outfit. They all have a second outfit. For her, it's the look that she wears to the party, right? And it's Aaliyah, right? So it's infamous, right? That looks really fun. Second pair of shoes. She has her very own fabric purse. She includes a little fuzzy pen, telephone. They all include a telephone, cute, a stand, I believe, a brush as well is included. And that's pretty much it. Like, yeah, they don't have too many accessories. Like, shockingly, I feel like we all went a little you know, maybe too hard on Barbie's Clueless dolls, because we were like basically saying like she's overpriced and you're not getting any accessories for the price points, which is true. But then we look at these dolls and they're not coming with much more. Like, yes, they have a second outfit, and then two of these dolls, they have a purse, and most of the accessories like are fabric, you know, like the hats and stuff. Still, like, you know, there's a lack of jewelry here, which is shocking. Like, Cher does not have any jewelry here, or any bracelets or anything that I can see, which really sucks. And I think, you know, her face screening is adorable. She has bright blue eyes. If I feel like, are her eyes really blue? Like in the movie, I thought maybe she had like greenish blue. Maybe that's just my my mistake. But you know, the makeup is really nice. It's kind of generic, just like a smoky eye. And then her lipstick is just like a, you know, like pink, pastel pink. I think her hair color is maybe too platinum blonde. Like, I'm pretty sure she never had platinum blonde hair like this in the movie. She had more of like a natural blonde kind of color, right? So I feel like the platinum blonde kind of does not fit the character here. And then for me, I don't know if anyone else sees this, but the eye placement for Cher, I feel like her eyes look kind of droopy. They kind of look drowsy, you know, like she's sleepy, like she's kind of sad, right? Do you see it? Like they kind of like go down, you know, like at the edges. Like, I don't know, I kind of had a different expectation for her eyes, you know, like they should have looked really snatched and, you know, like just so cutesy and, you know, like, oh yeah. No, here it's just giving like she just woke up, or like she's really tired, or like she's really sad, or I don't know. And then of course she also has the worried, you know, quote, worried eyebrows, which they kind of swerve up at the ends, you know, to kind of give like that, I guess they wanted to give her the expression of like, oh, oops, you know, like the oops expression, you know, like, ooh, you know, like, right. I guess that kind of, that would work for the character of Cher, because she is like she's very aloof, right? She's very you know, not in a bad way, but she is kind of like an airhead, right? She means well, but she doesn't really always know the best. So she, you know, sometimes she's just kind of like, you know, out of, you know, her depth, and she's kind of just like thinking about stuff, not really, you know. So I can relate, obviously. And so because of that, I think the expression was supposed to be like very, oh, you know, like dreamy and stuff. Here, I feel like it just gives like she's sad, you know, like the eyes just don't convey that emotion. The outfits look nicely detailed. The plaid yellow outfit, obviously iconic. She has 2 buttons on her little cardigan, adorable. I love her fabric bag. Her second outfit is very nice as well. I think, you know, yeah, like the only thing I really don't like about her is the expression, the face up, but everything, also the hair color, but everything else I think I have to say is really good. And I think, you know, for $70 US, like, and Barbie is like, you know, I don't want to compare them. If I do want to compare the $2, probably I would make a separate video because there's just so much to go into. But I feel like, yeah, you are getting more here for $70 US. Yeah, so I don't know. What do you think? She's really cute, but I also feel like she's just kind of like bland. Jumping the week after, on July 24th, we are getting Amber, and her first outfit is the sailor outfit in red with the pants, and then she has like the striped shirt underneath, the jacket, the matching sailor hat. Wow, I think I love this outfit. Obviously the wide-legged pants, like this, the colors are so vibrant. I do kind of worry that all the little like silver buttons glued onto the hat or onto the jacket are gonna come off really easily. So, because, you know, in the past, notoriously for rainbow high dolls that have had, you know, like it reminds me of like the Paris Hilton rainbow high doll that had all those pearls and like sparkles and rhinestones glued onto her boots and stuff. Those came off so easily, and I'm kind of worried about that happening here as well with the hat, just little studs, and also on a jacket. Hopefully, obviously it's a little bit better, but still, like, I kind of worry. I think she's actually the only character to include a piece of jewelry here with her necklace, which is again like shocking. Like, why does no one else include any type of jewelry? Like, what is happening here? Why is Bratz so against jewelry recently? Like, we're never getting any earrings or bracelets, or rarely any necklaces anymore. Like, it's really like bizarre, right? Anyway, Amber, actually, her face screening is really nice. She has some blue eyeshadow. Her eyes are like really bright green. She actually has the open mold lip but it's just painted over all in red. Love that. Her hair is short and like bob. We have, it's all in red and it's very heavily gelled, as you can see, but it looks nice. And her accessories include a little red purse. Her second outfit is the dress that Cher actually wore, and it's kind of like a copycat dress of that. So that's kind of fun. And it's a simple dress, you know, yes, but at least she has a fabric purse, and the heels are not a new mold. So yeah, I think, by the way, for all of these shoe molds, they're not new molds. They're just reused, recolored from previous, you know, existing shoes. So do with that what you will. I think for me, it's fine as long as it works right for the outfit. And then I think, yeah, that's really all there is to Amber here. I think her first outfit definitely is better. Like, it's just amazing. And I think I prefer her face screening overall over like Cher's face up. I just think it looks much more like Amber, and it just kind of captures her sassiness, you know. I'm just, the only thing I don't love is that her hair is really, you know, the hair is just super gelled, and I don't love that. You know, like, obviously you're gonna have to wash it out or just leave it as is. But of course, with short-haired dolls, usually that's what they do. They just gel the hair in place because they don't know how else to treat it. I don't know why. And lastly, dropping on July 31st, we're getting Dionne. And wow, you know, I feel like for most people, she's going to be their favorite just because she feels like she has the most going on, I guess. And I would have to agree. You know, she has the fabric hat, which, yeah, is not plastic like with Barbie. Here is just like full-on fabric with the different textures as well. The ribbon is fabric, like the little rose. So that's really, you know, that's nice. Really nice job, MJ. Her face screening has some more makeup on, like also blue. And I feel like some people have said that her eyes are too round or something, and yeah, you know, I see it maybe a little bit more, you know, like snatched, or like a different eye shape would have benefited the character, but I think it works for her. I like her makeup overall, the red lip as well. Curious, you know, two out of these characters are wearing red lips, and are wearing almost red outfits as well. And then Cher is just kind of like her own thing, and she's just like, you know, they all share like a similar color palette. It's very, very interesting. Anyway, here the outfit is, you know, plaid, black and white, black and gray, and then she has her second outfit, which is black, and we have a bandana as well, a headpiece, her little sneakers, the gym. This is like a gym outfit from the you know, sports exercise scene from the movie, so that's a really nice reference. Although I don't really feel like, you know, because the other two characters, their second outfits are based from the party movie, party scene, you know, and like Dionne also had an outfit in that scene that looked really nice. So I'm kind of wondering like why they just didn't give her that look from the party scene, and why they gave her this look from the gym, you know, like the exercise scene. It just that doesn't make sense, because now they look out of place, you know, like when you put Amber and Cher in their second looks. Dionne is going to be like looking like she's going to go exercise when, you know, like it just sort of like it doesn't vibe, it doesn't match, you know. This is kind of similar to how Katie's second outfit did not match the other of the girls' plastics second outfits. So yeah, like weird how they choose the second outfits here when in some cases they just don't make sense. Anyway, obviously Dionne here is wearing like micro braids or twists. That's really nice. That looks amazing. Hopefully they're not gelled. They could be longer. I feel like they could have been longer, you know. They look a little bit short here, but either way, it just looks amazing. And then her layers are nicely done here. She has, by the way, for Cher and Dionne, they both have, you know, quote, socks, but they're actually just leg warmers, because obviously they have pop-off shoes, so they just have the fabric going around until the peg, and then you see the shoes. So that's how they make the illusion of the socks, but they're not real socks. So yeah, but I do think it looks good enough. And then Dionne is the only one to not have a purse. The other two characters include a purse of some sorts. So yeah, I think Dionne looks really nice. I think maybe her first outfit is better. And I just wish she had her earrings, you know, because like she doesn't have any jewelry, which is, again, like, why? Hello? Like, I'm pretty sure Dionne was wearing like gold earrings, you know, in a movie or something, or like jewelry all the time. So Why are we not getting jewelry here? And here we have some stock photos of them together in their first and second looks. Yeah, I think as a collection they look really strong. Obviously they match the Mean Girls dolls very well. I like the concept of Bratz doing like Bratz versions of movie characters from the 90s and like, you know, like Clueless, obviously Mean Girls, just that kind of Y2K era, and just kind of like filled with nostalgia. I think we can all agree. And like, I think a strong contender for the next collaboration would be Legally Blonde. I'm pretty sure no one would object to getting a collaboration like that. That would be really amazing. Hopefully that happens next, because I think a lot of us were like kind of manifesting a Clueless collaboration with Bratz, and here we are. It's happening, for better or for worse. So I'm pretty sure Legally Blonde will happen next. I mean, it's perfect. It would be one doll, or maybe two, if they included like the rival to oh my god, what's her name? The rival to, I forget her name, you know, like Elle Woods, yes. So the rival to Elle in the college, you know, university that she went to, Oxford, was it? It's been a while since I've seen the movie, but you know, she has like a rival that's basically taken her boyfriend, and so that's why she goes to the college in the first place. Anyway, that would be really fun, but I think just getting the doll of Elle would be enough, and let's see what happens. You know, I'm pretty sure Bratz has realized that they have a gold mine here with collaborations with movies like from this era, and they're not gonna stop. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna hit up all the movie studios to pitch their collaboration ideas, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna listen and they're gonna want to get in on this, because it's really popular. I mean, again, the Mean Girls drop was insane. We all know, we all have PTSD now from from those drops. So yeah, and now we have Clueless. So yeah, I'm bracing myself for the worst, because I mean, who are we kidding? It's gonna be a bloodbath. It's gonna be so bad. And like, I kind of thought, you know, maybe with the Jean Paul Gaultier drop, you know, they had a special variant and the normal variant. Some of us, we had hopes that perhaps, you know, they would also do the same thing with the Clueless collection, where they would have like a special variant of each character drop as well. So scalpers would have to focus on that one limited drop and not, you know, get in the way of us real fans getting the actual dolls, getting the normal variant on the release day. But unfortunately, no, that kind of decoy, I guess, was only they only did that for the Jean Paul Gaultier collaboration. For Clueless, I guess we're gonna have to once again just go like like with Mean Girls, and just, you know, battle it out and just have anxiety and just hope and pray for whoever's listening that we are able to get our hands on these pieces of plastic, because they remind us of a better and simpler time in our lives, where life was not so bugging, you know. Anyway, I have to say, I love these three dolls. They look amazing. They capture the characters in their own way, in their own Bratzified way, obviously. And there's potential, yeah, for future collaborations for sure. Legally Blonde, like I mentioned, Jawbreaker, Heathers, is that another one? I'm pretty sure that was, yeah, also a movie like that. I'm not sure which movie would capture this kind of like nostalgia look for Bratz. 16 Candles, is that the name of the movie with, oh my god, the actress, I forget the name, but like that would also be cool. Or just older movies like that, yeah, from like the 90s or 80s. Like, I feel like they just would fit the Bratz aesthetic really well, even though Bratz came out in the 2000s, right? So yeah, still, I feel like when we think of Bratz, we kind of think of like early 90s and 80s. I don't know why. Also, obviously, Y2K, but like, I feel like for Bratz, they have an aesthetic where it's like very retro, and I feel like they can really make that work with almost any movie, you know. It really depends on if they, you know, want to make it work. So let's see, what other movies would you like to see get collaborating with Bratz? Again, I'm just gonna hope that we all have a better time with getting these dolls, and that it goes better, because yeah, you know, we've all seen what happened with Mean Girls, and it was horrible, and I really wish to not have to go back to making videos where I'm just talking about how awful it was and just like repeating myself and just like, because it's like, I mean, yeah, what else is there to say? It was just a really bad job for Mean Girls. So let's hope this is better and they prove us wrong. But knowing Bratz, they, yeah, I don't think they really care. So... you know, it is what it is. What do you think? Who's your favorites? I think for me, I don't know, Dionne or Amber might be my favorite just because they have more going on. You know, Cher, I feel like for her, the face really kind of let her down. She just kind of looks very sad, you know, very droopy. The eyes look very drowsy. I don't know, just doesn't really look the best to me. I mean, I hope you know what I mean. I hope you can see what I mean. Like, her eyes just look kind of like, you know, doesn't really, I don't know, it's just not really giving. But the hair color also is kind of wrong. Like, again, I don't think Cher had platinum blonde hair in a movie. I'm pretty sure she had like just straight up blonde, like, you know, normal blonde hair. So kind of weird that they went with this blonde, platinum blonde shade. But yeah, I cannot wait to get them, hopefully, obviously, and like review them and display them next to my Mean Girls dolls, you know, like yeah, honestly, like this is a really nice collaboration idea, and I hope it goes well. And I definitely have to make a video on the feud between Barbie and Bratz again, because you know, the girls are fighting. The girls are truly fighting, and it's just kind of entertaining, but also kind of like, interesting, because the parallels are really fascinating between the two Clueless collaborations. So if you want to see me talk about this this feud and this rivalry, let me know and I'll make a video on the comparisons between both Barbie and the Bratz Clueless dolls. But anyway, that was all we had for today. What do you think? Let me know down below, and I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, no pressure. There's a couple of perks if you're interested, and of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.